Hey guys, Sam Dunning here. Really excited to be joined by Jason McElhone, and we're going to be telling you exactly how to sell in crisis. Jason's going to kick this off for us now.
What's going on, guys? We got about 10 minutes to get this video done. So here we go. This is a once every decade event. Think 1987, think 2000, and of course 9/11 with a dot-com bubble burst, the real estate meltdown of 2008, and now the pandemic of 2020, known as COVID-19. I can promise everybody who's watching right now, what you do over the next 30 days will determine what your business looks like a year, 3 years, and 5 years from now. So think about the following scenario. Every decision maker that you were calling on a month ago before this madness began had, say, a set of 10 problems. Those problems, Sam, have been magnified times 1,000. And now the reality is setting in that nobody's got budgets. We've got layoffs all over the place. So those 10 problems are going to have to be shrunk down to 5 that are going to be addressed in May, June, and July. And I can promise everybody who's watching me right now, if you do not get on the phone, if you do not reach out by social, and if it's possible somehow to knock on doors, if that's the business you're in, you will have zero chance in hell of earning their business when the budgets come back in the summer and fall of this year.
Awesome, man. So as Jason was saying, nearly all decision makers now are sitting at home because they've been affected by this pandemic. So now's never been a better time to get active on LinkedIn, to start building up your personal brand, to start putting out decent content day in, day out, start reaching out to decision makers with the value you can provide them, and start conversations and then bringing those offline. So picking up the phone and getting in touch with them. I'm urging a lot of my clients to look into SEO, so search engine optimization, which is the process of getting your website up to organic page 1 of Google. So rather than concentrating on paid ads, where a lot of people are quite skeptical in these kind of times, looking at long-term strategies. So 4-6 months plus down the line, you're going to be front of buyers' mind. The worst thing people can do right now is stop all marketing spend. I know a lot of us are scared, a lot of us are concerned, a lot of us are worried exactly what's going to happen. But all it means is competitors are going to be front of mind and your brand's going to be on the back foot when times start to get better. Jason, have you got anything to add to that, man?
Yeah, number of great things that you just mentioned. First of all, the long game. Everybody, including myself, is getting kicked in the face. That's the bottom line. I happen to be in the remote work and the remote sales business. The whole world is going virtual. However, almost nobody's got the money. They'll talk to me all day long that, hey, I need to get my team virtual. I'm going to need 10, 20, 30, 50 reps here in the next few weeks. Okay, I'll believe it when I see the checkbook. So the point is everybody, including Jason and Sam, are sucking wind. There is no money in almost every single case. However, like I said last week in the cold calling and Corona video, now is the time to do your outreach. This is all about building relationships. It's less about having to know exactly what to say. I gave you a script last week. Some of you, half of you, are killing it, largely because you're selling into enterprise and mid-market. They got lots of capital, they're well established. But the other half of you are having a difficult time. So I've got a follow-up video coming on Monday, most likely, at 9 a.m. We're going to call it Cold Calling in April 2020. And I'm going to address specifically, Sam, exactly what to say if you're struggling in this environment, particularly if you sell to SMB or startups who are not that well capitalized. There is still a way. There is still a way to get on their calendar 30 days from now. There's still a way to connect with them on LinkedIn. And there's still a way to be able to provide value in this extraordinary time of need.
Fantastic, Jason. And I'd say it's just like we were touching on earlier. Now's a brilliant time to reach out to people on the cold calls because, like we know, everyone's at home. Everyone's more likely to answer their mobile or their cell and start a conversation with you. But if you're super scared of phoning out, just think of LinkedIn messages. And if you want to stand out from the typical LinkedIn message, leave a voicemail or leave a video message. It differentiates yourself And it's a great way to reach out to DMs and make you stand out from the crowd. So as we were saying, now's the time to be thinking of your long game. Now's the time to be opening up conversations, and a couple other strategies on the long game. You could start a podcast. So you could start interviewing business leaders in your sector, opening up conversations with them, which leads to more work. Again, posting on LinkedIn, looking at things like search engine optimization, which you're going to kick in a few months' time. So you're front of mind, you're in front of decision makers, and you're ready to roll.
Yeah, you made an excellent point, Sam. Everybody who's watching, get your phone out. I've got an iPhone. Sam may have one or an Android. Doesn't matter.
Yes, sir.
If you go into your level 1 inbox, you'll see all these icons. There's a microphone that you can leave a minute-long voicemail. There's a gallery photo where you can send a minute-long video. For all the folks who are scared, and I get it, this is an extraordinary time to be on the phone asking people for time, let alone their money. But if you're on your mobile phone, you can record a minute-long voice or a video, listen to it or watch it. If you don't like how it looks or sounds, you can delete it and do it 500 times so that the final product that you deliver to a connection or a prospect is exactly what you want to hear. It's exactly a representation of the brand that you're trying to portray. So don't miss this opportunity to take advantage of the lockdown or the downtime that we've all got over the next few weeks.
Excellent. And there's no better time to start than right now. And like Jason says, a lot of us have got a lot of free time. So I urge you to start putting out decent content on LinkedIn. One other little thing to add to that is on LinkedIn, you can add up to 50 connections per day. So let's say in my sector, digital marketing, I'm looking at targeting marketing directors, sales directors, head of sales, head of marketing. I can whack that in the search tool, head of marketing, marketing director. I can find a load of connections that I'm not yet connected to, connect with up to 50. And they'll see all the posts I put every day out. So it's a great little way, and I can start messaging with them, start putting them through the sales funnel, start sending them voice messages, little snippets of video of how I can help them and deliver value over time. That's going to pay off, start leads, start conversations.
Yeah, that's a great point, Sam. And that also applies to your LinkedIn company page. There's a new feature. It's been out for about a month or two where you can send out, I believe it's 50. It used to be 100, but I think it's 50 daily invites to your level 1 connection. So it's not just about building a massive brand under your own personal name, but it's also building your company page in the process. And you can reach out to 50 of those every day. And if you're engaged in the community, as you should be right now, or if you're creating content, be it the written word, a podcast, or a video, they're going to recognize, oh, it's Jason, or oh, it's Sam, or oh, it's whoever that's on my wall all day long. Yeah, I think it makes sense for me to follow their company page as well.
Exactly. It's all about the long game. So adding up the connections, putting out decent content day in, day out. It doesn't have to be a hard sell. It's as we say, it's adding that value over the long term, and it will pay off, and you will start to get inbound inquiries as well as doing your outbound outreach. So whilst we're here, I'd love to shout out Jason's company, remoteonline.com. So now's the prime time. A lot of my friends, a lot of family have been struggling, have been put out of jobs or struggling to find work in these times. So head on to remoteonline.com, where there is thousands of jobs going, right, Jason?
Absolutely. We've got 4,000 jobs in 20 different categories. It's 100% free to sign up. So as Sam said, go to remoteonline.com, set up a profile, take you less than 5 minutes, use the keyword remote in your search. So it's like remote sales, remote marketing. And if you have any questions at all, you need to reach out to me. Before we do kick this off and get back to work, Sam, I want to encourage everybody who's watching. I've gotten to know Sam over the last 2 or 3 months. He is a heck of a human being. He cares about doing the right thing. He's on page 1 for a lot of keywords around SEO, web development, and digital marketing. So if you're not connected right now to Sam Dunning, you really need to be. And last but not least, before we go, on Monday of this coming week will be the follow-up to cold calling in Corona. I will address word for word exactly how to reach out to SMBs and startups that are struggling to hang on to their people, let alone their business, so that everybody watching has a massive pipeline going into the end of this year.
Awesome. Hope this helps everyone, and hope you can all sell through this difficult time. If you've got any questions, feel free to reach out to both of us on LinkedIn, and we'll speak to you soon. Cheers.
Thank you.